Good afternoon, students. I am Deepali Devi, your geography teacher. Today, I am going to discuss about the last part of the our changing Earth internal forces. In our last class, we discussed about the some major earthquake in the last 10 years. Like that, today I am going to discuss about this part. The earthquakes are different intensities. Some are severe, others are mild, and some remain unnoticed. Severe earthquakes may cause widespread damage, causing loss of property and life. And these are the things. Then these are the results of the earthquake. Then already we come to know that the earthquakes are in three types. These are the active, dormant, and extinct. So the result of the earthquake, some are the very severe earthquakes, some are mild, that destruction is less destruction, and some remain unnoticed, that some are it is happen but we are not going to feel it. As a result of the severe earthquake, the widespread damage, as a result of this severe earthquake, the causing of the loss of property and life also. That we are going to about discuss about some of the terms about the seismograph. What is seismograph? It records the direction of movement of the waves and their passage at a particular point. The Richter magnitude scale and the Mercalli scale are parts of the seismograph. That in this word, the seismograph, that there another two words are related with seismograph: the Richter magnitude scale and Mercalli scale. These two types of scale are related. They are the parts of the seismograph. So these two important, the two words very important. The Richter magnitude and the Mercalli scale. These two are very important words, that the parts of the seismograph. Richter magnitude scale is most commonly used to measure the intensity of earthquakes. The use of Richter magnitude scale is used to measure the intensity of earthquakes. The how many parts covered by this earthquake, or what are the sources, like that. It is the it is used to measure the intensity of the earthquake. It measures the power of an earthquake on a scale of 1 to 9. Really destructive earthquakes have magnitude higher than 7 on the Richter scale. Next one is the Mercalli scale. Grades the earthquakes on the basis of observed effects on a 12-point scale. The Richter scale measured the scale 1 to 9. The power of the earthquake, it measured the 1 to 9. Really destructive earthquakes have magnitude higher than 7 on the Richter scale. We can judge the destruction, how much strong the earthquake, the destruction is less or high. Like that, we can judge if the reading is higher than 7. Higher than 7, then we can judge that the result of the earthquake is very destructive. Like that, Mercalli scale grades the earthquake on the basis of observed effects on 12-point scale. The Gujarat earthquake in 2001 recorded a magnitude of 7.7 on the Richter scale. The Japan earthquake 2011 was one of the severest earthquakes of the 21st century with a magnitude of 9 on the Richter scale. So let's discuss about the effects of earthquakes. These are very important. These are very important. Then effects of earthquakes are most important for your exam. Earthquakes are regarded as destructive movements as they cause loss of property and life. Some of destructive effects are as follows. Earthquake can cause significant damage to buildings, bridges, houses, and other structures, causing great loss of property. Next one is the forces of upliftment and subsidence may lead to submerge of coastal areas. Then as a result of the earthquake, some portions are coming upward and some are going downward. Some are submerged, means going downward under the sea or ocean like that. And some are uplifted as a result of the creation of the hills, mountains, the plateaus like that, the higher landforms. The earthquakes also lead to devastating fires which cause great loss of property. As a result, these are the things, the result of the earthquake. Severe earthquakes can kill thousands of people due to collapse of houses, bridges, poles, trees, etc. Landslides caused by earthquakes also kill people and animals. So these are the things that can destroy us, that can damage the things, the life of the peoples, the uh, the houses, destruction of the houses, the bridges, like that. These are the destruction as a result of the earthquake, as a result of the severe earthquake. Giant waves called tsunamis, then which is created in oceans caused by underwater earthquakes. These are under the sea. Tsunami is the source of the tsunami is the under the sea. Created the giant. Giant means big, large, very large. Can be destructive with potential to out coastal settlements. The mainly the nearby areas, the peoples, the settlements who live nearby the oceans or the seas. The first time that those who living nearby these areas, they have to suffer from that great damage by this tsunami. Do's and don'ts in case of an earthquake. Do's: run towards a safe place. What that means, what we have to do, the precaution when the earthquake happen in our areas, then we have to run towards a safe place like an open area away from buildings and electricity wires, where there is no the big high-rise buildings and the electricity wires are there. Then in like that place, then we should not go, and we have to go the free places, safe places, the open places when earthquake happen. Next, if you are traveling in a bus or car, get out of the vehicles as quickly as possible because it might catch fire. Then we should stop the bus or car. Immediately we have to get down from the bus or car or the vehicle, and immediately, because sometimes it may catch the fire. If you are indoors, take shelter under a kitchen. That means if you are inside the house, inside the room like that, then immediately you should go take a shelter under a kitchen counter or any other heavy and hard furniture. That means the sometimes the wardrobes, the tables, the strong tables, the desk or tables like that, then you should go under these things. If there is no table or desk near you, kneel down in an inside corner of the building. Proceed cautiously once the earthquake has stopped. Avoid bridges or ramps that might have been damaged by the earthquake. Then we should not go this type of things there on the bridge, on ramps. We should not go immediately. We have to avoid this place. We have to stop to go there. So these are the questions that what are the effects of the earthquake. Then what are the questions for us. So we don't run near buildings or use electric gadgets during an earthquake. Stay away from fireplaces, windows, picture frames, and mirrors as they can shatter during an earthquake. So these things can harm us. Okay. So these are the things. Then after that, one case study is there regarding the Nepal earthquake on 25th April in 2015. An earthquake measuring 7.8 on the Richter scale struck near the city Kathmandu in central Nepal on April 25 in 2015. Its epicenter was about 34 km east southeast of Lemjang and 77 km northwest of Kathmandu, and its focus was about 15 km underground. So it is a severe earthquake. It was severe earthquake because underground the focus is about 15 km underground. You guess how many distance of the 15 kilometers? How much will be there? Two large uh, two large aftershocks with magnitude 6.6 and 6.7 Richter scale shook the region within 1 hour of the main earthquake. On May 12, an aftershock with 7.3 magnitude struck about 76 km northeast of Kathmandu, killing more than 8,300 people, which included casualties in nearby parts of India, China, and Bangladesh, and injuring nearing 18,000 people. Around 2.8 million people were displaced by the earthquake. These are the results of the Nepal earthquake. The earthquake also resulted in landslides that devastated rural areas and some of the most densely populated areas of Kathmandu. In some places, the maximum population was there. In that areas, the destruction was more. The famous Teleju temple and the nine-story Thadahara tower were also destroyed. The earthquake also triggered an avalanche on Mount Everest that killed at least 19 climbers. Soon after the earthquake, the government of Nepal declared a state of emergency. The Nepalese army assisted in rescue the recovery work. India, China, and other countries also immediately responded by spending aid and rescue teams to the affected area. So the India and China government was alert in that area. They responded that they have to rescue. They send the teams to rescue the people, to look after the destroyed area like that. So these are the effects of the earthquake, and this is the case study of the Nepal earthquake in 2015. That at last lesson at a glance. Then what we read in this lesson: the surface of earth is subject to continuous transformation by endogenic and exogenic forces. The surface of earth is subject to continuous transformation by endogenic and exogenic forces, that means internal and external forces. Earth's crust is made up of various tectonic plates which are constantly moving over a layer of magma. Actually, these tectonic plates, these are floating on the layer on magma, liquid magma, hot and liquid magma. The tectonic movements are constructional and help in building landforms. The tectonic movements are construction and help in building landforms. Then, as a result of the tectonic plates, the movement of the tectonic plates, the some portions are created, some landforms are created by these tectonic plates. As a result, endogenic movements can be diastrophic or sudden. Vertical and horizontal movement give rise to mountains and valleys. Vertical and horizontal movements give rise to mountains and valleys. These are the result of the horizontal movements that created the mountains and valleys. Sudden movements cause volcanoes and earthquakes. These are the internal process as a result of the sudden movement, as a result of the movement of the tectonic plates, due to the result of the extreme heat and pressure from under the earth, the liquid things intending to come to earth, and the movement of the as a result of the molten magmas coming out created the volcanoes, and the movement of the tectonic plates result of the earthquakes. So these are the things that these are important, very important. So this portion also you read properly. After that, if any problem, you can ask me in our live class. Then the question answers we will discuss in our next class. Thank you. Bye bye.